kind of an interesting thing. We're like hunting for wood.
About a year ago, we moved to this house from a different place that had a woods. We do not have a woods at our current homestead, do we, Joe?
No.
Much to your heartbreak.
Chagrin.
Chagrin. Joe has a sawmill, and we burn wood, so we need a source of wood. And I really feel like today we have been provided with several options. Yeah, total jackpot.
Firstly, this morning I went with Erica's dad to go visit a lady who has a woods. She's looking for somebody to clear out her paths and stuff.
She had a husband who would do that, but he has since passed on.
Right.
So now she needs someone to help her.
Yes. So there was a lot of wood already on the ground, some she'd even cut up. And then I called a contact, and right across the road they own some of the land and they have a woods, and he said I could go there and cut whatever I want.
Yeah.
That's on the ground or dead or dying.
Right. So we've just kind of, I don't want to say we've just happened upon this mutually beneficial situation, but we really sought out this situation, this opportunity. So Joe's gonna go do some hunting for wood today with the boys and the little girl, and show us what we have to work with here in the future. So we're really grateful.
All right, we're headed out here to the woods near our house, across the road from our house. Contacted the people who own it, who we sort of know through acquaintances and homeschooling and whatnot. And they said we could take a look at the woods, and that we could probably cut down anything in it that's dead and dying or down already. They had it logged about 5 years ago, so we're walking across the fields here, and we're gonna see what it looks like. Got Johanna here, she's my travel companion, assistant, she says. Walking through the corn stubble. Woods is just ahead over there. See Bruno headed out there. About 30 degrees today, got a little wind, a little bit of snow falling. Good day for hiking out to a woods. So we're gonna scout here, see what we can see. Like I said, they had it logged about 5 years ago or so. So I know there's some tops in there. And then we've also got a lot of dead ash trees. All these along the edge here with all the poison ivy vines growing up. Those are ash trees. This one died here. This is an ash tree. Ash tree, ash tree. So those are all dead or dying. Most of them are dead already. So we're gonna go back in here and see what we can find. A little bit of ice here along the edge. So we'd have to come out when it's frozen so we don't tear up the ground. Lots of dead trees down, if you can see that in the woods. Kind of like a war zone almost. So many trees down. Yeah. Hi, yo. There you are. So woods are one of my favorite places to be in the winter. There's just nothing quite else like a woods in the winter. Even though we don't own this one, it's nice of the people to let us come over here and at least take a look and maybe cut some of the trees out of it. The dead trees.
Maybe we'll even come back in the summer and cut them down.
Maybe. What'd you boys find?
Tracks.
What are they tracks of?
Looks like
Raccoon? Can you guys tell them people what we just saw?
a wild turkey.
We were not paying attention, traipsing through the woods a little bit. And about, what was it? Probably 15 feet in front of us, maybe?
Yeah.
Scared a wild turkey out of its nesting spot. It was pretty well camouflaged there.
Oh yeah.
I think we found its little nesting spot here.
Here's the
You
trick.
showed it the prints there. I don't know if I can see it or not. Point to it. Point to it.
Right here.
Yep, see those turkey feet? So you never know what you're gonna find on a walk in the woods on a February day.
Yeah.
We'll keep our eyes out for more wildlife, besides the normal wildlife of Bruno and Leo
Guys,
and Johanna.
we might have not been the ones to scare it. Maybe something else scared it.
I'm pretty sure we scared it. I bet when this tree came down, it made a big sound. It's a large tree.
Snap!
Caught up in the trees over there.
Boom!
What kind of sounds, yo?
A snap, crack, and boom.
Snap, crack, and foom. Most likely being the the kinds of sounds that were heard when this tree came down. So we're gonna come out here on the edge of the woods onto the old cornfield and make our way back home along the edge, I think. It's been a great walk in the woods here. Snow's just fallen gently today. Saw lots of potential lumber. I'm excited to get the chainsaw out. This is me excited, so some people complain that I don't show much emotion, but clearly I'm showing lots of emotion right now with my excitement. So looking forward to getting the chainsaw out and taking down some of these dead trees. Speaking of dead trees, here's a big old stump. Look at that stump. That's cool. Home to lots of bugs, termites, and other critters. All right, you guys ready to head back?
Yeah.
We're also working out here in the barn today in the shop, making a shelf like the one we put up in the bedroom earlier. If you saw that video, maybe somebody can link to it somehow. But this is an old piece of trim off of a house that we found in a cottage, and gonna use it as a picture shelf. It'll sit up in that groove there along the wall. So this back part right here will be against the wall. Should hold Mama's pictures real well. Boys are helping me today. Leo, Bruno out in the barn. They're sort of messing around, sort of helping. A little bit of both. So